Welcome back to Hollywood Hype, where we dive deep into the most fascinating stories from cinema's golden age. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on one of Hollywood's most intriguing rebels, Robert Mitchum, the man who turned breaking rules into an art form and couldn't care less about the consequences. In the glittering world of 1940s Hollywood, where image was everything and scandals could end careers overnight, Robert Mitchum emerged as something entirely different. A star who refused to play by the rules. With his sleepy eyes and don't-give-a-damn attitude, he became the epitome of cool before cool was even a thing. But behind that relaxed exterior lay a story so incredible it reads like a movie script. Picture this: a teenage hobo riding the rails during the Great Depression, working on chain gangs and writing poetry that won newspaper contests. That was young Robert Mitchum, whose early life was as dramatic as any film noir he would later star in. Born in 1917 in Bridgeport, Connecticut, Mitchum's life took its first tragic turn when his father was killed in a railroad accident. He was just 2 years old. By 14, he was living life on the rails, finding temporary work wherever he could, and occasionally writing letters home that would make his mother cry. But here's where Hollywood's greatest rebel story takes an unexpected turn. Before becoming a screen legend, Mitchum took perhaps the most unglamorous route possible to stardom, wearing a dead man's hat. "You want the job? You want to eat? You wear the damn hat," he famously quipped about his first role, demonstrating the brutal pragmatism that would define his entire career. That blood-stained hat led to roles in Hopalong Cassidy westerns, even though he couldn't ride a horse to save his life. Just as his star was rising, Mitchum did something that would have destroyed any other actor's career. In 1948, he was arrested in a marijuana raid that became front-page news. Instead of begging for forgiveness or claiming innocence, Mitchum approached his arrest with the same casual attitude he brought to everything else. When asked if this would ruin his career, he famously drawled, "Well, it might cost me a few moments of sleep." Surprisingly, the public loved him even more for it. Then there was the Marilyn Monroe chapter. During the filming of River of No Return, their chemistry was undeniable, but it was Mitchum's protective nature that stood out. When a dangerous rafting scene went wrong, Monroe refused to jump until Mitchum did, a testament to the trust he inspired. He later described her as too sweet for Hollywood, revealing a sensitivity few knew he possessed. Despite his reputation as Hollywood's beautiful nightmare, Mitchum's personal life contained one of cinema's greatest love stories. His marriage to Dorothy Spence began in a converted chicken coop and lasted until his death. Even at the end, they couldn't bear to be apart. Both requested their ashes be scattered at sea together. Throughout his career, spanning over 110 films, Mitchum approached acting with a unique philosophy. "Listen, I got 3 expressions: looking left, looking right, and looking straight ahead," he once joked. Yet this self-deprecating humor masked an incredible talent that created some of cinema's most memorable performances. From the chilling preacher in Night of the Hunter to the world-weary ex-proven eye in Out of the Past. When Robert Mitchum passed away in 1997, he left instructions typical of his no-nonsense approach. No memorial service, no fuss, just his ashes scattered at sea, with only his family and lifelong friend Jane Russell present. His wife Dorothy joined him in 2014, fulfilling their promise to reunite in the afterlife. In an industry built on artifice, Robert Mitchum remained defiantly real until the end. He wasn't just an actor, he was a revolution in human form, proving that sometimes the greatest legends are the ones who never wanted to be legendary at all. Now that's pure Hollywood hype, and we wouldn't have it any other way.